I'm jumping off, is this a needed suicide? I hope my parachute don't let me down. I hope I get to fly. I don't know why I feel like I gotta die to be alive. I don't know why it feel like people are standing still with no desire. I'm on a wire, wobbling back and forth, the balance clown. I won't be happy if I'm not moving forward, then send me down. My vibration for eternity will continue to come around. So I gotta do this right, I gotta live, I gotta.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? How you feel this evening?
I'm feeling good. I'm under the sunshine right now and dodging severe weather.
What you doing right now? You driving?
I'm headed to St. Louis for a delivery.
Okay, I'm heading. Well, I will be actually shutting down in Joplin in about a couple of hours. So coming back from.
Oh, that sucks. Normally I'm going south. Normally I would have passed here.
Yeah, I'm coming back up from Albuquerque. So I had a couple of stops, and Albuquerque was my last stop. So I'm just now on my way back up towards Ohio. I checked out the video, man. You still doing your podcast, are you? Or what's going on with that?
Yeah, it's on the back burner till I can hire somebody for the semi truck. So I'm making enough money on OnlyFans now that I actually make more money on OnlyFans than I do as a driver. So I'm gonna be hiring somebody to drive the truck.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. That's what I wanted to ask you about. So, what made you decide to do OnlyFans? I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it personally, but I mean, wow. I mean, I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't do that just to prove somebody wrong, right?
It was a combination of things, but my doctor, I got my blood work back, and she said if you don't either cut down to just a few hours a week or get out of the truck completely, you're going to end up dead in the next year.
Oh my
She
God.
said your adrenals are shot, your cortisol's through the roof. She said you're not sleeping like you should. And I'm like, well, that's the life of a truck driver. And she's like, yeah, but it's taking its toll on you. And she's like, you're not going to make it more than a year if you
Oh my God.
want to keep. Yeah. So I was in a boat where I'm getting threatened. And so I'm constantly having to make sure and have attorneys and go after people and hire security. And I mean, it's ridiculous because of all the threats. So it's even more money, for all of that. And then I'm facing a situation where I may be out of the truck and have no job that pays near what I make now. And I'm not making it as is now because of all the costs of security. So, yeah, so it was a desperate situation. I was like, what can I do? And then the more I got to thinking about it, I'm like, this could be big. If I did OnlyFans and transportation, it would be huge, for one. Two, I don't believe a woman should be ashamed of her body. So I figured that's something I can stand for. And three, with the haters saying that I have a big dick, I'm like, you know what? This is one way to shut them up and solve all my problems. And then I can use the excess funds to go after every a-hole that wants to threaten me.
So man, Brittney, OnlyFans. I didn't see that coming from you. But my other question to you is about OnlyFans is, they're trying to move away from adult content and they're trying to change up the platform. Are you going to still be able to sustain monetary value from that after they do that?
Sustain, your phone cut out a little bit. Sustain what?
Are you going to be able to sustain monetary value after OnlyFans move from adult content?
You mean on the YouTube side
No,
or?
no, on the OnlyFans side, because they just had a news. Uh, well, I read somewhere in the news that OnlyFans is changing up their platform, and they're trying to move away from adult content to make it viable for like everybody to come in and take advantage of the platform, not just for the young ladies that's using the platform for what it's known today.
Oh yeah. I've heard that. I mean, there are people on there that are like doing oil paintings and they use it for support, but they don't do adult content. And the thing that people misunderstand about me is like I got kicked off of CDL Life recently. I had to get the account reestablished because
Oh, wait, wait,
somebody
wait.
were
Now that you mentioned CDL, I don't even mess with CDL Life no more because I got kicked off there for some reason too, and I I don't understand it. I try to get a hold of an administration, and the guy going to tell me that I need to send in my driver's license to prove my identity, and I'm going like, "You not no
yep.
Facebook, bro. I mean, I only did that for Facebook. I'm not doing that. No, you're not Facebook. If you can't take my word for who I am, then I don't need to be on there. What happened in your situation?
Yep. Well, somebody reported me and got a bunch of my posts taken down. Told CDL Life that I'm going to be posting porn on their site. And so I got restricted temporarily until all that got sorted out. And for one, people are misunderstanding something, and that's it. I'm not doing porn. I do burlesque. There's a big difference.
Right.
I wear lingerie and I model lingerie. The farthest I go on there is there might be some thong shots here and there, and I do topless photos on pay-per-view. That's as far as I go. I mean, it's not your typical adult page by any means. I do it very upscale, sexy entertainment. I don't do the whole, hey, you want to see my, blah blah blah, or you want to see me pump my fridge, or I
Mhm.
don't do any of this that crap. I am
I'm I'm
very
I'm sure you get I'm sure you get requests and monetary donations to do that stuff though.
well. I have limits.
Uh,
Um, like I've told the guys, the most they're going to get out of me is a topless photo, and I did go as far as doing a thong photo. It was very sheer thong, so you could kind of see through it. But I did that more to prove a point, for all the haters saying shit about me. But that's as far as I go. I do that. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't go any farther. I've got a request to do like feet photos and stuff like that, but to be honest, feet gross me out. My feet are in my shoes, sweating all day long. It's like this just grosses me out. I send them to my sister for the feet photos.
so in the video that I just saw, good video by the way. What
Thank you.
happened? What channel got shut down? The American Trucker channel, the Brittney In Pink channel? Which channel
Oh
did?
no. I shut down. I shut down. Exposed Truckers was the name of the channel. They did some threatening videos. That's where all the posts came from. They X'd out my eyes and released a video.
Oh,
Um,
you talking about a channel that somebody else made on
yes,
some hating shit, and then
yes,
you.
I shut
Okay,
him down. Yes,
okay. I got you.
yep.
I thought you was talking about your other channels. Now speaking of your other channel, do you still have the other channels? Your Brittney In Pink, your American Truckers channel, or are you just focusing
No,
100% on the Brittney Richardson's channel?
Brittney Richardson. So what I did, I just changed the name. That's all I did. I changed it from American Truckers to my name.
Mm-hmm.
because I noticed more people were Googling my name after being on TV several times.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, if I back away from the truck a bit, I still want to be right in the heart of transportation. I'm building a sub fleet, so I'm building my own company. But the thing is, I'm not going to be driving all the time. So I kind of want people to get used to me being a vlogger in general in the
Right.
transportation sector and not a trucking channel only.
Okay. That's what's
And
up.
yeah, and as far as Brittney and Pink goes, so what happened with that? I'm pretty well out of contract at this point. I had a media deal with RTI. RTI owned Brittney and Pink,
Oh,
so I was just
you talking about the trucking company RTI?
yes,
They
RTI owned Brittney and Pink, and I signed a media deal to be the face of
of
Brittney and Pink and do it
okay.
as a PR thing. So what they
That's
got into,
understandable.
yeah, they decided to pull back and in the contract,
Because of all
and
the stuff that was going on with you.
I think that's probably why RTI. I mean, they were having people call them, and now it's a threat to RTI, and it's frustrating because
Right.
I I'm not doing it.
Are you
It's
still
people doing it to me.
driving the pink truck, or are you still what's your status with RTI, if anything?
I'm still a lease driver, lease purchase. Pink is almost paid for. I owed about $60,000 on her. Um, so she'll be paid off in the next 12 months.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is this next home time, I'm starting an LLC for the trucking business.
Right, right.
I'm going to run under RTI's authority, but
Okay.
I'm going to subcontract. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add lease trucks under the LLC
Okay.
and have
Okay.
someone driving Pink and the other lease trucks on a dedicated fleet.
Now being a YouTuber and a social media influencer, because that's what I see you as. Are you going to look towards your social media influence to get people to come and work for you, or are you just going to go outside of that to get people to work for you?
It's a tough one. Me and Jordan just had a conversation about that. God, I don't know. Because here's the give and take. On YouTube, which I'm very transparent that I'm about to hire, but if I draw from that crowd of a gazillion of probably very qualified people, but I'm hiring. Am I hiring? You know? Um, so we're thinking reaching out locally first because I'm on Target account, so it's very hard to get on that account. But
And you don't want
it's
to lose it.
kind yeah. So the situation is the person would have to live close to Topeka, Kansas. So it's kind of harder to hire somebody out of New Mexico, for instance, unless they want to relocate. Um, so I'll probably draw locally first, and then if I need to, I'll use YouTube.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, man.
Absolutely.
It's always a joy talking to you. Just to catch up with you and all like that. Again, your podcast, because I love your setup. I love how you got you modified your space to accommodate the two-person setup and everything. Um, Again, with that, you gonna jump back on, and when you do jump back on with the what is it called, the BRE the BR
BRE.
experience BR
Yeah,
experience.
BRE podcast, or the long version is Brittney Richardson experience.
What's
But
what's
I,
what?
I
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I will be continuing that. I'm just waiting till I get somebody hired in the truck, and then I'm ready to go full force on it again. Matter of fact, I've got a guy in mind that would be a hoot, and I'm thinking of having him on every week as a normal podcast.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's what's up. One last question before
yeah.
I let you go, because I know you're very busy. Um,
Mhm.
with all this social media gurus that's coming out of the woodwork now, what's your thought about some of these gurus, offering master classes, I should say, to people that wants to get into the trucking company or trucking industry for a fee?
I think it depends on for the trucking industry. I think it depends on the guru, because I'll tell you this, it's not trucking, but it's a similar thing. As I paid a guru, Ty Lopez, and you've probably seen him before talking about his Lamborghinis in his garage. Anyway, I bought his course, and he said many of his students double their money within the first year of taking his 67 video course. I bought it. My income doubled by the end of the course. And he didn't teach specifics like start this website and make money. It was all just the basic business like mindset, like how to think like a business owner and an entrepreneur. So from my experience, like investing in something like that, it paid off. Okay. So I think it depends on the guru. I really do.
All right, that's what's up. The difference between what is the difference between YouTube? Well, we already know the visual difference, but have you experienced any difference between YouTube and TikTok?
Well, I'm not on TikTok unless I have like an old account on there or something. So I don't really do it, but I would say attention span from my observation is just people have so much demand on their attention every day, and exactly. I think TikTok's appealing to that. And look at YouTube Shorts now. I think it's a brilliant idea. I'm glad YouTube's incorporating that.
And it's crazy that YouTube is incorporating that, because the attention span of the actual person is low. So long form videos is beginning to be pushed to the wayside, and that's why you're seeing a lot of people cutting their content down from, I still average maybe about a half an hour, but I tend to cut it down to like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. When I do the driver polls, I keep that down to a minimum. Like today, for example, I posted one today that was only 2 minutes. So I figured you get a lot more views, with short form content than you do with long form. But still, YouTube sucks though. I don't care what nobody say. But
I'm still anxious to see how the monetization end of things pans out with all of that. But I agree, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity because people can come across a tiny 1 minute, less than a minute clip of you to see like the best of your content, so to speak. So they could stumble across it and be like, oh my God, I love this guy. I'm going to follow his channel. And then you have a new subscriber. So I think it's brilliant. I think it's like giving out samples, All
right. Well, Brittney, thank you very much for your time, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the shout out for the re-uploaded video that you did.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for that. And much success to you as always. And we'll catch you back up again.
That sounds good. Call me anytime.
As well.
All right. You take care.
Later.
See ya.
This your year, get it in. Party over here, get it in. She like a liquor clear, get it in. She get it from a deal, get it in. Make it disappear, get it in. Park it in the rear, get it in. Now make it reappear, get it in. Freak it with no fear, get it in. Pop it in the clutch, girl, get it in gear. Jump on it, double dutch, girl, get it in gear. Drop it, double clutch, girl, get it in gear. Pump it up, butt lift, now downshift.